Welcome to the very first episode of PT Student Answers. Before I begin answering questions, I want to put out a disclaimer. The following answers I'm about to give are definitely based off my opinions, my experiences, and I'm trying my best to give the most correct, honest answers. So I could be wrong sometimes, but for the most part, I should be right. Alright, let's get started. Guys, I have my laptop here with me with a couple of questions pulled up. So starting with the first question I picked. Hey, just wondering, what did you major in while you were doing pre-physical therapy? So I majored in exercise science kinesiology when I was in college. And to branch off this question, I get questions about what to major in when you're in college if you want to pursue PT. And there really isn't a correct answer or like a universal answer for that, because you can major in anything you want as long as you meet the prereq requirements, take the classes you need to apply for school. If you want to go a more direct route to PT school, I would suggest majoring in kinesiology, exercise science like I did, but otherwise you can basically major in anything you want. I have a friend who majored in business, graduated with a business degree, and he is doing very well in PT school. So it's all up to you. Alright, next question says, quick question. How many PT schools did you apply to? I applied to 10 PT schools, 5 in-state and 5 out-of-state. And how many do you recommend to an average GPA student? I'm not sure what an average GPA student is. My GPA was kind of average. My overall was 3.6. My prereq GPA was only a 3.4, so that wasn't that good. I would recommend same amount, around 10 PT schools. I think that would be good, or a little more. And then barely going to be a junior, so I won't exactly know what my final GPA would be. And I'm barely going to start getting my hours. Any tips? A tip regarding the hours, I always recommend getting at least 100 hours in different settings. Get in outpatient, inpatient, pediatrics, acute care, sports. Just getting as much experience as you can, and at the same time try to learn from every single experiences and really look for what your interest or passion is in. Next question. I'm an incoming freshman for college and highly considering PT, but I'm not amazing in math. However, I know some math related classes are required for this major, so in your opinion, do you have to be a genius in anything math related to stay afloat in this major? The answer to your question is no, we don't really use any math at all in PT school. The closest math-related class we have is probably research, looking at statistics. So most prereq classes required for PT school, I think, require like basic statistics, and I think that would be pretty helpful. As long as you're okay in that, you should be set. Yeah, there's not much like calculus or anything hard. It's more about just adding, subtracting, and just looking at numbers, looking at percentages. So I think you're good. Alright, so last question. Whatever happened to the videos where you would give tips about PT school at the end of your videos? I really enjoyed those. Well, thank you, Brandon. And I hope this new series will be the answer to that question. Also, how much have you used chemistry in PT school? That's probably my toughest class and kind of hard to follow. So in PT school, we don't use much chemistry at all. I just remember back in exercise phys, we did have some like reactions, ATP hydrolysis, knowing like reactants products. We had that, but we didn't have to solve it or anything, but we just had to kind of know it, and it kind of helps to just memorize those equations to understand it. But other than that, I don't think we use much chemistry. Alright, that's it for this video. So let me know if you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up if you do. I'll keep putting out these videos where I answer questions and pull some old questions to answer. So keep asking questions in the comments. Thanks for watching.